Right, so what's happening with the...
Like the rear one is coming up to top dead centre.
So the rear is coming up to top dead centre, and you can see rear firing. So we're just going to line up the marks very, very slowly. Really slowly. Oh! Okay. So we've gone RF and then go really slowly forward again. Now we're talking about mils. Go on, keep going. No, you know, forward. Anti-clockwise. Oh, there. So that T there seems to be the timing mark, right? So that's for timing the rear engine. So bring her round again. Keep going, direction rotation, anti-clockwise. Keep going. Keep an eye on the front cylinder. See what she's doing. What's the camera doing now with this thing?
It's coming up there now.
Start to come up. Okay. Keep her coming slowly. Slowly. Keep her coming. Now easy. There. So front F. So I think that might be a firing mark possibly. And now really slowly just see that we get a T mark, and if you can tell us what the comrade's doing.
And she's nearly at the top there.
Yeah, okay, go on, keep going. Really slowly. Whisker, tiny whisker there. Right.
She's at the front cylinder's at the top dead centre.
Right, so that's the front T mark. So that's the rear and the front marks. So we just have this mocked up for the measuring purposes. So there's the engine. That's the way she sits on the bike. So that's the front cylinder, that's the rear cylinder. This is the front of the bike here. So we have this is the front barrel here, and that's the way it would sit on the bike as she's going. So when we're doing our bar measurements, this is front to rear and that one's side to side. So we got to do 3 measurements front to rear and 3 measurements side to side. Right, so going in for the first measurement. So we got to get 1, 2, 3 front to rear and 1, 2, 3 front to rear. So I'm going for the top one here. This is number 1, front to rear. Number 1 front to rear, and oh, it's 82.65. What's our tolerance there? I guess 83.05, isn't it?
83.085.
Yeah. So we're in tolerance on that one. That's the top one, but the next one's going to be the problematic one. Now this is number 2, front to rear. Nice, so that was 82.55. I'm going to say 83 on the bottom. Right, number 3 side to side. So I'm starting out at the bottom this time, just to keep you guessing.
The You're on top, aren't you?
Top now, yeah. $82.8. I'm just going to do the piston ring end gap measurements. So shoved in the piston ring and then just use the piston to line the ring up square in the barrel, and going to try a 0.4mm blade into it, which is not going, so I'm going to try a 0.3 blade into it. No. 0.3, so 0.2. 0.2 is sitting in comfortably. 0.35 now is very tight, so it's somewhere between 0.3 and 0.35, so well within our tolerances. Next thing I'm going to measure now is the free end gap. So this is the top of the force ring. $11.85mm.
Right, and the service limit is 8.4.
8.4 is the service limit. And this one is,
But they're new rings.
yeah, 11.83. I would imagine with the warm rings it would be less. They would lose some of their springiness, so there would be less. Right, groove gaps. Right, second piston ring, the ring in groove, what's the gap on that?
0.15.
0.15 max, is it? It's about 0.25
For the second one, is it?
for the second ring, yeah, 0.25. Very tight, Eric. Very tight.
Is that good or bad?
Ah, it's not great. I wouldn't like it so tight, you know. So we've encountered a small bit of a problem. We have the top ring and the second ring, and the original rings that come out with there, you can see there's the second ring sits into the groove and it won't go anywhere near the top groove, and the top ring goes in there and of course it fits into the second groove, but it's a tad sloppy. Now the new rings, one of the rings should be 1mm in height and the other ring could be a maximum up to 1.19mm, but when we go and measure it, okay, so that one's bang on a millimetre and this one is bang on a millimetre, so they're both exactly the same height. Now they're marked differently, they're marked RN and R, but they're both only a millimetre. Now this thing here was, you know, like the tolerance for this one is up to 1.17 to 1.9 millimetres in the ring height. So, you know, we can't go back in with this because the cylinder was misfiring. We have the new rings, but just worried about the height of the piston ring. That one was just looking for markings here. So the one marked R is the second ring, the one marked R. Right, so the replacement rings, that's marked R then. So this one's marked R. So we're going to say that's the second ring. So I'm just going to measure the clearance in the groove. Now that feels about 0.2. So the ring groove clearance for the second ring is 0.15. Now we're getting 0.2. So we're outside the limit, but we're sort of on in the corner here. We can't just. We have to do something. We have to use the new rings because we had the misfire. So we can't go back in with the other ones. So actual measurement there, I'd say it's less than 0.25. I'd say it's something like 0.21, 0.22 even. But the limit, the service limit is down as 0.15 of a mil. So we have a little decision to make. Right, so the time is coming now to address this piston. This is the one that was oil starved, and you can see the pickup there. So what we're going to do there, we have some very fine emery cloth there, P100, and plenty of oil, engine oil, or 1000, sorry. And we're just going to horse it out with the oil, and I'm just going to rub it lightly. So we're just concentrating on the skirt, we're staying away from the top end of the piston. And we just want to take the roughness out of it, that's all. That sort of feels quite smooth there. So we're avoiding this, we're finding where the rings sit, and we're just going for there. So
do a little bit more.
yeah. Only she needs a whole lot more now after that. Yeah, that'll be perfect.